The massive vault door slowly lifted on hydraulic jacks. One by one, the thieves slipped into the vault, only to find it completely empty. But instead of disappointment, satisfied smiles spread across their faces. After all, who would suspect anyone breaking into an empty safe? Anna, the team's hacker, reported back to their leader Jack. His response was simple. Now they just had to wait for the millionaires to deliver their treasures right to them. Sure enough, the next day, wealthy collectors began depositing their most precious jewels into the vault. In 8 hours, a major auction would take place. After placing the final crown, the auctioneer slammed the heavy door shut and activated the dual lock system, facial recognition and fingerprint verification. The vault was sealed tight. What no one knew was that the thieves had already created their own back door. Wearing special protective suits and gloves to avoid leaving any trace, they got to work. Anna hit a button, replacing the live security feed with pre-recorded footage. The guards wouldn't notice a thing, even if the thieves threw a party inside the vault. A team member operated a remote-controlled cart to move aside the pre-cut concrete blocks. Through this secret passage, the thieves entered the corridor behind the vault. Once again, they used the hydraulic jacks to lift the door just enough to squeeze through. This time, the vault was packed with the 42 jewels set for auction. Meanwhile, the auctioneer was still outside handling paperwork. Completely unaware that the treasures were about to vanish, the thieves began the transfer. Following the auction catalog numbers, they methodically packed each piece, making sure nothing was missed. Soon, everything was secured. But stealing the jewels was the easy part. Getting them out of heavily guarded Paris was the real challenge. With only 7 hours until the auction, they had to finish all cleanup before dawn. First, they welded the cut vault door back together, carefully painting over the seams to hide any trace of tampering. Next, they vacuumed every speck of dirt from the corridor. Then they meticulously restored the underground tunnel, replacing each brick with cement. When finished, every trace of their break-in had vanished. The crew returned to their hotel dressed as tourists. Rather than rushing to escape, they acted like regular visitors and slept until morning. The more normal they appeared, the less suspicion they'd attract. Back at the hotel, they meticulously wiped down every surface for prints and hair, then deleted all data from their computers. John handled the jewels, first vacuum sealing them in bags, then hiding them inside specially prepared cans of herring. At dawn, everyone left Paris like casual tourists, splitting up to avoid attention. Lisa and Dashan posed as backpackers and took a bus out of the city. John and 2 others played a family of 3, driving an RV along back roads toward Spain. The plan seemed foolproof, but John never expected to encounter a police checkpoint on the remote route they'd so carefully selected.